Ciao ragazzi, mi chiamo Josh. Come stanno tutti? Torniamo per Italia, Croatia. Let's get into it today, guys. Welcome back. We're here. Italia's last game, of course, of Euro 2024. All we need is to qualify as a point would do for, of course, if we, a point would make, will obviously guarantee second place. But of course, we want to come and beat Croatia. We cannot lose. It's a game where if we lose, we can be in very, very bad trouble, and it will not look good for the Azzurri. But we're here to everything you need to know about Croatia, everything you need about Italia, latest news and lineup for this game. And as always, Forza Italia, Forza Azzurri, Andiamo Italia, and let's get into it today. So we do start with a bit of bad news, for the Azzurri. Our left back, Federico Dimarco, is out injured for this game. Coming today by Italian Focus. Federico Dimarco looks set to miss the match against Croatia. He suffered a blow versus Spain and didn't take part on the field on the field today. Now he has been training separately as well. He's been training in the gym with the Italian players, of course, with his teammates. But when it comes to playing on the field and playing with the team. He's been training away from the team, all by himself. So it's not looking good for him. It means who would you guys start? Any Azulis, my fellow Italians watching, who would you start in left back? Should we play Calaflori left back, or would you play Cambiasso left back? Please let me know your guys' thoughts there. But Federico Di Marco will be missing the Croatia game. He may be on the bench, but that will be it. Hopefully, he should be back for the last 16 when we do qualify, of course, because we need him. Yeah, we need him. We know how fantastic of a left back he is, but it's a big miss that he is out there, for the Azzurri. So no Federico Di Marco for this game. But let's just quickly talk about the last game for the Azzurri. Of course, we did beat Albania 2-1. Going to go 1-0 down. But we came back. I thought we played very well in that game towards the end. We didn't really. I mean, we should have scored some more goals, but we didn't really have any issues in terms of looking like that was on the ropes. It was a very controlled performance. But the game against Espana, that was very, very bad. Very bad. I think Luciano got the team selection completely wrong. Completely wrong. He got everything wrong for me. The tactics he got wrong. The substitutions he got wrong. Keeping Di Lorenzo on for the whole full 90 minutes, that was wrong. Keeping Scamacca on for that long, that was wrong. So there's so much that went wrong. Espana bullied us. They bossed it against us. Nico Williams, Yamal, Pedri, Rodri, Ruiz in the midfield, dominated us in the midfield areas. Our defense was, yes, the goal came from an own goal, but it could have been, 5-0 to Spain if it wasn't for our goalkeeper, Donna, of course, in goal. He had a fantastic game for us. And yeah, he made some quality saves, and it wasn't for him, it could have been even worse. But that was very, very poor. We need to step up now. We need a response. We need to bounce back against this Croatia side. So if we could quickly talk about the Croatians, of course, in their first game, they did also lose to Spain 3-0, and they actually drew with Albania 2-2. So the thing that worries me about this game is Croatia. They know if they draw this game, they're going to be on 2 points. They will be on 2 points, which means that they'll be knocked out. So Croatia have to win this game. It's a must-win game for Croatia, or they're knocked out of the Euros. This is where we're at, guys. This is how tough a game is going to be, because Croatia will give absolutely everything. Because their last game, they need to win. If they win, they go 4 points. They go above Italia. We go to third. We could be out. We only have 3 points. I don't know if it'll be enough to go through his third best placed team. But if Croatia beat us, then they're through. This is how big of a game it is. So I've been watching them in the first 2 games. Against Spain, they were poor. They're too open. Spain was carving them apart. Spain deserved the win, but they did have their chances against Spain. They are a team that can create chances. Against Albania as well, in that second half, they create some big chances. But at the same time, they're a team that also lead themselves, very vulnerable at the back. So I think we can definitely get at this Croatian side. But at least some of their players, of course, the goalkeeper Luvezic is their goalkeeper. You got like Stanisic from Leverkusen, Proniak from Berlin, of course, Garvadio from Man City, of course, Slotto. You've got Sosa from Ajax, of course, Janovic. You've got Maya from Wolfsburg. He's a good player, of course. Kovacic, and we know their main guy here is Luka Modric. What a player he is, as we know. Brozovic is in there. I think that their midfield is pretty strong there with Kovacic, Modric, and Brozovic. That would be the three in the midfield. So Spalletti has to get the midfield right. He has to get the midfield spot on for this game. Obviously, they've got the likes of Kramaric up front, who had a great game against Albania. The guy for me, people will look at Luka Modric and be the main guy, but for me, the player we got to watch out for is Ivan Perisic. Ivan Perisic is a fantastic player. He has experience. He's been in these competitions. He's been in these tournaments so many times before. He's a threat, definitely on that side. So it'll be. I'm going to give my lineup. Hopefully, we play Matt Darmian against him, because if it's Di Lorenzo, then it would be the same story as it was when Di Lorenzo played against Spain. When Nico Williams absolutely cooked Di Lorenzo, Ivan Perisic will also cook Di Lorenzo. We have to get the defense spot on for this game. We have to stop Perisic. He's a fantastic player. You've got a few other players there. Of course, they've still got the same coach, Lato Dalic, and Croatia. Their side, I know they've had a very, very poor, Euro tournament so far, but we know how quality that this Croatia side can be. We know what they're like, and we know that they can definitely turn up. So it's going to be a very, very tough game. But let's get into my Azzurri 11. This is what I want to see Luciano Spalletti go with. There's been a few rumors online. Of course, there's always a few leaks from the likes of the Italian Sky Sport saying he may play, the back four. But this is what my lineup would be, guys. For me, I think we should go back to the back three. I think the back three works very well in the friendlies that we played. I think with Dimarco out as well now, we're gonna have to, utilize Cambiasso now. We have to play someone else right back. I don't want to see Di Lorenzo there, but I believe the back three for me is our best option. It's just in my honest opinion. Spalletti may go with the back four, but we'll see what happens. But in goal for me, Donnarumma in goal. He has to be in goal. I'm sorry. People telling me about Vicario. Oh, Vicario this, Vicario that. I do rate Vicario, but Donnarumma proved once again why he should be Italian number one, yes, against Hispania. If it wasn't for Donnarumma, we would have lost the game 5-0. We would have lost the game 5-0. Okay, people seem to have short memories. They forget that Donnarumma was our player of this tournament and was player of the Euro tournament last year when we won the Euros. He's a big reason why we won it as well in the penalty shootout. People need to start respecting Donnarumma again. Yes, he's been poor in the Champions League with PSG. I understand that, but when he comes to the country, when he plays for Italia and the Azzurri, he turns up, and he's number one goalkeeper, captain as well. Donnarumma in goal. It's as simple as that. He should be starting the whole tournament. No other debate for me. Yes, Vicario, I think, is a good goalkeeper, but Donnarumma is levels, in my opinion, above him. Now, back three, I want to see Matt Darmian. Why have we not seen Matt Darmian? We need that experience in there. We need that experience of Matt Darmian in there. We needed him against Spain. He would have done a much better job than Di Lorenzo. I think all the Italians are in the same boat. We don't want Di Lorenzo playing in this team. In terms of in these types of games. Yeah, in these types of games where you got players like Perisic, he's gonna be up against. He's gonna get roasted. It's such a shame because I love Di Lorenzo, and I know obviously Spalletti loves Di Lorenzo. He managed Di Lorenzo at Napoli, but we can do better in there. And for me, I think this is the best option. Back three for me: Matt Darmian, Bastoni, of course. Bastoni's been superb. He's been definitely the highlight in these past two games. Even against Spain, he was probably our best defender. And this guy as well, Ricardo Calaflori, as we know, unlucky to score the own goal, but people criticize him. I don't know why he got so much hate after he scored that own goal. Did you not see his performance? Did you not see his performance? He was one of our best players in that Spain game. He was one of our best players in that Spain game. It's as simple as that. This guy's quality. Calaflori, so I've gone with the three centre backs. In the midfield, of course, we need to play Brella and Jorginho. Now, that was a bit of an issue when against Spain, which worries me a little bit. This has been so, and I actually wouldn't mind it, to be honest. And I know I said before about, Fagioli. Spalletti may play Fagioli. Let me know, any Italians watching, would you play Fagioli in the midfield along with Barella and Jorginho? Let me know. If so, if he does go with Fagioli, then maybe take out Pellegrini and play the three: Barella, Jorginho, and Fagioli, and play Chiesa and Raspadori. But I think he's going to go with Barella, Jorginho for me. Cambiaso will be, of course, on the left back because we got no Dimarco now. So it will either be Calaflori or left back, or or Cambiaso left back. If it's Calaflori, and then he may play Bastoni, Darmian, and Buongiorno, because of course Calaflori can play centre back and left back as well. But I see him playing Cambiaso left back, right back. Now this may be a bit controversial, but I'm going to play Bellanova. I really like Bellanova. I think Bellanova is a fantastic player because what he gives you going forward as well. He's very good when it comes to going forward. I watched him against Bonzina, and he was excellent going forward. Um, every time he's played for the national team, I feel he's a very, very good player going forward. And even defensively, he's decent. But then you have Darmian to cover him as well. So we're not going to have that issue there like we did against Spain, because we're going to have cover there. Darmian is very good defensively. And, you got to think about this as well. Bastoni and Darmian played together in Inter in a back three. So let's do it for this game, I think. So yeah, Bellanova for me, right wing back, and then the three up front you can see here. Again, maybe a bit controversial for some Italians, but I'm going to play Pellegrini, Chiesa, and Raspadori. I'm going to play Raspadori up front. After Scamacca's performance against Spain, please tell me why he deserves to start. Please. Please. Why does he deserve to start? Scamacca's had a very good season at Atalanta, but why does he just, after that performance against Spain, why does he deserve to start? He was useless up front. Lategui, mi piace Lategui, but I don't know. I don't think he'll go with him. I want to see Raspadori. Raspadori is a more player who's more advanced, in my opinion. He can play in different positions. He can drop back. He can receive the ball. He's more creative. He's more skillful. We need a bit of that. We need a bit of injection up front, really, because we was really lacking that in the Spain game. I don't understand why Raspadori played 10 minutes as well. I know not many Italians, want Raspadori up front, but I think for this type of game, we need to create chances. Raspadori, and I know Raspadori, when it comes to clinical, he's not clinical enough. I get that, but I think he's our best options to go with, especially with Pellegrini there, Chiesa there as well. Okay, if it's not working at halftime, bring him off at halftime. Get Scamacca on, Lategui, but I think we've seen Scamacca for the past 2 games. He hasn't impressed me. Lategui came off the bench. He worked hard, but that was it. I want to see Raspadori for this game. So, yeah, I'm going to go with, that's my lineup right there. Any Italians who disagree, let me know your lineups down below. And my score prediction for the Azzurri, I'm going to go with, I do think we will win this game. I'm going to go with a tight game, though. You know what? I'm feeling a 1-0. 1-0 Italia. Clean sheet, 1-0 for me. 1-0 win, 6 points for the Azzurri. There is still a small chance I think we can finish top of the group if obviously Spain have to lose to Albania. If Spain lose to Albania, we're on and we win, we'd be on 6 points with them. But again, I think goal difference may play a factor in that. So all that needs to happen is a win. A win or, of course, a draw. We finish second place. We'll play Switzerland. Or whoever wins that game. If Germany lose, it could even be Germany that we play. But we'll either play Switzerland or Germany, whoever finished second place in last 16, and then it'll be England in the quarterfinals most likely as well. So let me know your guys' thoughts. As always, Forza Italia, Forza Azzurri. It's coming to Rome. We're out of here. Ciao.